Hey, how's it going, champs? Welcome back. So, with the new Spider-Man set coming out, I've been wanting to do this game since the game came out, like almost 2 years ago, or has it been a little over 2 years ago? I don't know. Spider-Man versus Venom. Classic. Grew up on this show in the '90s. Maximum Carnage was I hope we get a Carnage thing. That's just me. But anyway, so what I wanted to do was play classic Spider-Man. I know there's a whole bunch of new Spider-Man cards that just came out. I didn't want to do that. I wanted to do the classic stuff. I didn't know what aspect I wanted to play, so I randomized it. We got protection, so it's going to be a little interesting. And I just wanted to quickly go through the deck before we get into the play. And I'll try to explain a little bit. I've played Venom a few times now. We are going to play Expert, so it's going to get spicy. But I got some tech in here. I'm going to call it tech. I have no idea. We'll see it in action. I've played this deck once, and I made a couple of adjustments, so we'll see, right? This is all for having a good time. All right, so we're going to start off with, there's a lot more basics in here than the protection aspect. Just some of the flexibility, and I didn't want to run... I've got Lockjaw on the deck. Lockjaw, he just works in so many situations. I need to probably get over my love of Lockjaw. For me, at least when I'm trying to get better here with Expert, and this might be just a relic from playing Standard, the fact that I can play the Power in All of Us in a deck and Lockjaw, it makes Lockjaw seem much more enjoyable to play. But that tends to make me want to focus also on some more... basic cards, if for anything else, just because there are going to be times that I'm going to draw the Power in All of Us, and we're not going to have targets. But anyway, War Machine, he's a big boy, big thick boy. He's going to come in with that toughness, which is great against Venom, because he's going to come in with some big... Usually Venom can punch for quite a bit, or he'll just explode. So we're going to get the tough, plus all that thwarting potential is great. Ironheart is just cheap. She's a chump and dump with some card draw to help us get some of our protection cards out. Machine Man is a new card that I decided to put in to try out. I haven't played him in this deck yet. I just wanted to try it. Again, feeding into, what's it called? That fueling of efficiency of cards. Like, we're going to there will be times when we have extra cards, and even just being able to thwart for 2 sometimes, or just attack for 2 against the symbiotes that are in here, that stuff definitely just adds up and helps. Black Widow, because it's Black Widow. Again, thwarting. I was considering putting in Honorary Avenger. I went against it though, but there's definitely some tech and an argument to be made to put in Honorary Avenger to get her to health 3, since we're playing protection. Also tossing in a, what is it called? I actually have it in here. Where are you? A med team to be able to heal. That's just pure efficiency there. But anyway, she has a lot of abilities here. When the card is revealed from the counter deck, exhaust her and spend a mental. If we have it, cancel the effects of that card and discard it. There's a lot of boosts and stuff that happen. I know it's not the same. This is usually when you're doing your the reveal phase at the end of everybody attacking, but having an option to cancel outside of Spider Sense, Shadows of the Past is always good stuff. We're gonna put in another Spider-Man again for his burst. This Spider-Man is, I think almost everybody enjoys running him. Nick Fury, we haven't seen him in a while, but I like him in this deck just because of the options that he does, and again his cost is right. Him coming in to thwart. All good stuff. Lockjaw for all the reasons I talked about. And then really what this deck, it's kind of like an older style build, right? We're running it around Nova. Nova's the primary engine for this deck. The main reason for that is because of his ability here. When an enemy initiates an attack against you, spend a lightning resource to deal 2 damage to that enemy. What's great is Venom, let's go. On this side, once we get to stage 3, he retaliates, okay? And that can add up because he generally wants you to attack him in chunks. At least I found that to be true. I'm looking forward to seeing other people play Venom, because actually all the new villains that are coming out, because it just opens up like gameplay potential and like how people play against these guys. So I'm really excited for that. But this is also great tech against almost every other card in his deck. All the symbiotes, they're all 2. The only other one is, I think it's those, what are they? It's like a common thug or something like that. I forget exactly what they're called. They're 3, but, they haven't been... They're usually not that big of a deal. But anyway, Nova to just help explode with all that stuff. And we're actually pretty light on, like I said, the protection cards. We've got Desperate Defense. That's classic. We're going to get Spider-Man up to 5, possibly 6, with a Armored Vest out there. Again, Venom, that might not be enough. Sometimes Venom is just exactly chunky like that. However, it just mitigates some of the stuff and lets us ready. It's classic stuff there. And then the two generators there is a Quinn Carrier and a Helicarrier. Sometimes I switch the Helicarrier out for a Mansion, but I wanted to keep the cost a little bit low. I didn't want to just go flooding. Because, the card draw, there's always an argument, and this was like an early argument back in the day when the game came out. Is Helicarrier better than a Quinn, or on Avengers Mansion? You get the card draw. That opens up way more options that you can do in a turn. So, arguably, I would think card draw always is superior. However, Helicarrier, this might be the wrong play because Spider-Man does like to dig for things, I find, like a web flip or a back flip. Sometimes you want that swinging web kick. You need it to end the game, so being able to draw a card definitely helps. Med Team is in there for the reasons I said before. We want to keep Nova nice and healthy. Sometimes Nova needs to attack. But, it's there for, I don't think there's any cards in here where Venom just does, actually, I think there is something where he does indirect, so we still get to move it around. I forget what card it is. Who knows if we can find it? Doesn't matter. I believe it exists in that deck. Then we got, these are our upgrades here. We're going to try to prioritize these our first playthrough, or our first deck pass through. Sometimes it's impossible, but, Electrostatic Armor, Armored Vest, and an Unflappable. Now, this is just direct deck tech against Venom. Target acquired. I'm putting 2 in. I haven't played with this yet. The first time I played through the game, I had a different version. This one is a little bit more experimental, but hero response after a boost card is turned face up. Discard target acquired. Cancel the card's boost ability. Why I like that so much in this, and I feel like a lot of people, I would imagine, agree with me unless I understand this wrong. The amount of boost cards Venom gets is nuts. Okay, and not only that, but like I would say almost like 50% of his cards all have like boost abilities. They do things, and it's bad. It's not a good time. So having a way to counter some of that stuff, definitely good. And then for our resources, we're going to have, like I said, the Power in All of Us, your standard, and then I'm also putting in an endurance in there just to keep Spider-Man nice and healthy, because I don't want to be flipping down into Peter Parker often. It's going to happen, but I don't want to do it too much. Anyway, all right, let's get on to the gameplay. Okay, guys, welcome back. This is second time recording this. I think I was 2 or 3 turns deep in the last one, and I forgot. I was so enveloped in what I was drawing, and like, okay, I got to min-max this, yada yada, that I forgot that Tooth and Nail gives us an additional encounter card. So got to play at least as honest as I can. If I miss a thing or two here, like I was supposed to take a damage, whatever. It just depends. Right now, it was just so early that so early in the game that I was like, no, let's just reset it now while we can. I described all this stuff. So if you haven't played this before, essentially what's going to happen is we're trying to get, much like Green Goblin's Risky Business, I believe it's called, where Norman Osborn can flip back and forth. The only flipping that's happening is the bell tower. Is it ringing or is it not ringing? Okay, whenever Venom takes a chunk of damage, whenever he takes any kind of damage, you put that amount of chime counters on here. Once we hit at least 3, it flips, and he's taking more damage, and it prevents some of his damage. But he has ways of mitigating that. That's pretty much it. The other trick that he has is when he's attacking, not when he's attacking, sorry, but when you attack him, he gets a face-down boost card for the next turn, so long as it's attacking with a card I control. The trick, though, is this here. Leave us alone. Force interrupt. When Venom activates against you, move all the face-down boost cards that are on a persona onto him. So what's sneaky about that is I can get, a few on me and then go, you know what? I don't want him to attack, flip down to try to heal or something. He can scheme all he wants. He still gets those boosts, which is really nasty. So we'll see how it goes. I think that's pretty much it. I'm going to play it, build like we normally would as much as I can, just sort of deal with what's going on here, and then try to just hit him with, like swinging web kicks. Nova just slowly hacking him down, but web kick. That's pretty much what I'm hoping to do. But we'll see as the board state goes. So let's draw our 6. We're looking for, Nova will get to him. If he comes out early, great. But ideally what I want, like a target acquired is great right off the hop. It's just going to set some stuff up. Unflappable is going to help because we want to get all of our building cards down. Even the energy is really good, but I want things to thwart. This stuff's going to get out of hand pretty quick. One thing that does look kind of tempting, and I actually haven't played it like this yet, and I might just try it just to see how this plays, is actually giving him a swinging web kick right off the hop, because that gets rid of this. So if we're going to do that, let me see here. So we need 3. So that'll pay for that. His resource will pay for that. You know what? I'm going to keep this hand. Let's just try it. See how nutty this gets. Okay, so with his genius, I'm going to play a target acquired. I'm going to discard an enhanced spider sense for an unflappable. We will flip up to Spider-Man. I'm going to attack Venom. Just kind of whatever. Tough is going to absorb it. Now, how does that work? After you attack and damage Venom with a card. Okay, he wasn't damaged. Maybe, no, let me just read it. This is why sometimes I use these cards, because I always forget the wording specifically on them. The next time this character would take any amount of damage, discard it instead. Yeah, so he's not. Alright, and then I'm going to pay 3 for a swinging web kick. So we're going to hit him for 8, which brings him down to 10. Okay, so I'm going to put a face down boost card on my identity. After he takes any amount of damage, remove an equal amount from here. Actually, when I'm looking at the numbers here, like 8, swinging web kick is 8. I have a feeling maybe they had like some theming here. They wanted that Spider-Man vibe here. So I'm going to put 8 counters on here, right? When any amount of damage would be placed by Venom by an attack, place that many chime counters there. So there's 8. I'll get that in a second. So this is going to flip. Yeah. So, I don't even know if I have enough here. 3, 6, 7, 8. Cool. And we will ready. We'll draw up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's interesting we see all of our web kicks right off the hop here. Let me just read this right. Hero response. After a boost card is turned face up, discard it and cancel that card's boost ability. Okay. I have a feeling we're going to be using that really quickly. Okay, so 1 threat goes on the main. And that 10 gives us a little bit of breathing room, man. He wants to initiate an attack against us, which is going to trigger Spider Sense. I don't have any whatevers, but I am going to defend, because that's all we're worrying about. Sorry. So when he activates, he is going to get all of the face-down boost cards. So he's coming in with 2, and we're defending. I don't think I have anything else here. So the first card is, here we go, right? So 1 boost. If this activation is an attack, take... This is that indirect damage I was talking about. Might have been in the previous video there. You know, like, we're so early, I don't know if I want to pop this already or just wait, because I know there's some worse ones in there. If this activation is an attack, take 2 indirect damage. So I feel like I'm going to hit that first. After you defend and take against an attack and take no damage. Okay, so that's not going to work here. So I'm going to take my 2. Boost. You are stunned. If you're already stunned, take 2 damage. I don't think I care about the stun. Stun I can take. So altogether, he is coming in for 3. 3 damage. Hold on, let me read this again. When Venom's attack would deal any amount of damage. See, okay, now please let me know, guys. I don't know if this would be considered Venom's attack. If this activation is an attack, take 2 indirect damage. It's not his attack. It's indirect, I believe, is something else. So he is hitting for... sorry, that was 3. 3. I defended all, so those counters stay on there. When his attack would deal any amount of damage to an identity, remove that. Oh, interesting. For each chime counter remove this way, prevent 1. Yeah. So I believe as long... I could be wrong about this too. Please let me know. The reason why I'm doubting myself now is it's just saying right here, when Venom would attack, when his attack would deal any amount of damage to an identity, remove that many chime counters from here. For each chime counter removed this way, prevent 1 of that damage. The reason why that's messed with my head now is like I'm thinking, well, it's that would state, right? So if he's doing, he would attack me. So instead of him even getting close to me, we're just removing this. Like all he's doing is attacking that as opposed to me. I should be able to defend. I'm going to keep playing it this way, and if it's wrong, please leave a comment below so that I can play this scenario correctly. The way I'm trying to play it, or at least the way I'm understanding it, is I can defend, and any damage that I would take starts getting milked off that. The reason why, again, why I think this might be wrong, possibly, is because like now I can just sort of gatekeep him. You know, like if I'm preventing all of his attacks and this is whittling down or slowly, like doing nothing, then he can no longer attack me outside of what he draws for boost cards. I don't know. Anyway, counter card is Loose Ends. Searching counter deck. Okay, so we're going to look for our eviction notice. There it is. Okay. During the reveal, if you change to alter ego form, discard one random card from your hand. If your obligation was revealed this way, this card was not revealed this way. This card gains Surge. All right. I don't want Surge. I just want this to be over with. So I'm going to flip down a Peter Parker form. You may choose one. Sorry, you may flip down. I'm going to flip down. Oh wait, yeah. So like I'm already exhausted, right? So I'm screwed regardless. Remove eviction. If I can exhaust and remove it, or discard one card at random from your hand, this card gains Surge. Surge. I'm going to lose 2 cards during the second if you change. Okay, so this gets rid of that. I have to discard a card at random, and it gains Surge no matter what. Oh, that's too bad. Okay, so Surge. This is going to Surge. When revealed, give the villain 1 face-down boost card. Okay, there you go. Guard the bell tower. Here we go. This goes into play with 3. There we go. Treat the bell tower's printed text box as if it were blank. When revealed, remove each... Oh, that's a sweet counter from it. Remove each chime counter from the bell tower and flip it to its... Well, that's too bad. Well, that's a shame. I thought we were like, oh, sweet, I got them all gated up. Looks almost like they've figured it out. All right, our turn. What are we gonna do here? Well, I'm stunned out of my mind. Getting Quinn Carrier out is super important. We need that for Nova once he gets out there, and we are trying to build here. So I am going to play a Quinn Carrier for 2, 3. I will exhaust Quinn Carrier and Swinging Web Kick to play a Black Cat. She doesn't really do a lot that I'm interested in, man. I really don't want to make her thwart, but... Wait, did I play that right? Hold on. 1... Here, back this up. For whatever reason, I'm getting all messed up. 1, 2, 3, Quinn Carrier. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, yeah, I can't do that. So, 1, 2, 3, Quinn Carrier. 1, 2, play Black Cat. Part of me is actually thinking of saving... Nah. Web Kick is great, don't get me wrong, but I think right now it just doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Oh, sorry. We get this ability. After you play... I always forget this. After you play her, discard the top 2 cards of your deck. Take each mental into your hand. Okay. Double energy there would have been awesome. Get Lockjaw out too. That would have been phenomenal. Alright, let's flip up. What are we at? We're at 8. Okay. Come on, Spidey. Spider Tracer is just going to be good once we get the minions out. I think we will take damage. Doesn't feel good, but to thwart here. 1, 2... this is where my debate is, right? Like I said, I'm pretty much swinging web kicks. Okay, see you later. War Machine's awesome. He's very expensive. I'd rather get Nova out, but he can thwart. Spider Tracer can also thwart, but I need somebody out here. I'm going to gamble that we'll get someone. We'll try it. I'll keep a Spider Tracer behind. Okay, so we're going to ready up. We're going to draw our 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wow. Okay, we did get another target acquired, so I can pretty much just use this turn, I think. Okay, so we're going to put... this is slowly building. I can already tell. Like, how are we going to get around this? We need minions. That's what we need. So he wants to attack. So he's going to get a boost card. My Spider Sense is going to tingle in my head. I've got no way of protecting anything outside of an enhanced Spider Sense when that flips. Okay, so I am going to block. He's coming at me with 2. First card is 2, 3, 4. So just 4. 3. I'm going to take 1. Get down to 7. It's a shame, but target acquired still stays out there. Okay, and then first encounter card is, or the only encounter card. When revealed, remove 2. Okay, it doesn't matter. If it's on this quiet side, take 1 damage. Okay, so we're down to 6. Our turn. All right. Well, since we still don't have any spider tracers, what do we got here? We're looking at 4. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we'll play our med team for 1, 2, 3. I will get rid of enhanced spider sense for an electrostatic armor. Again, I need enemies. Pinging him for 1 again does nothing because he's just going to get thicker boost cards. I might have to not defend here so that I can attack with Spider-Man. Or I mean thwart, because things aren't coming out here. So let's draw our 5 cards. There's Nova, that helps. 3, 4, and 5. Okay. 1 threat on the main, up to 5, which is halfway there. He wants to attack. Spider Sense, Nick Fury. Okay, so Nick showed up, huh? That sort of changes things. Let me just map this out a little bit, guys, currently, right? So Nick is going to come into play. We'll say it's looking like I don't think we're getting Helicarrier in play. So it's possibly this 3. We're going to draw 3 cards, 3, 4 to get Nova in play. Might have to flip down if something awful happens, like if I have to discard something. And if he comes into play, he can do 2 here. This is getting a little out of control. So Spider Tracer is something I think I need. So I might have to flip down. That doesn't sound good either. 6. I have no way of preventing it. Yeah, I'm just gonna defend here. So he's coming at me with 2. There we go. Well, sorry, 3. So I fully block it. He's going to take 1 damage, but it's not an attack. So he is down to what is that? Sorry, 16. 7 or 18. What'd you start with? 18. So he's down to 17. I will use Unflappable. Draw a card. Got another web shooter. That's good. Our encounter card is Symbiote. Perfect. Doesn't get any better than that, I don't think. Alright, so if we map this out here, I might be able to get a lot more than I was thinking I'd get. So let me just play this out for a second here. So I'm going to play 1, get a web shooter. Web shooter is going to pay for this. Then we want to play Nick Fury. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to draw 3 cards, and then not have a way to play Nova unless we draw a double resource, which I don't think have we seen any? Just 1, huh? So the odds are there. I also think I could flip down to get an extra resource. The Spider Tracer is pretty important, though. Yeah. And if we go Nick Fury first, how does that work? 1, 2, 3, 4. Draw 3. I don't like that either. Alright, we're gonna. I think we. Yeah, let's just do this. I think I'm flipping down here. So we're gonna play a Quinn Carrier to play a web shooter. I'm going to put 2 on there to put in another web shooter. 1, 2, 3. Then we are going to flip down 1, 2, 3. Oh, I can't flip down just yet. These are for Nova, but the way my math is working out, I need it right now, and I don't think I can play the Spider Tracer, which does suck. But maybe there's something we can do here. Let's just play this out. So we'll use another web shooter. So that's one. I'm playing a Nick Fury here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. He's going to draw 3 cards. Now, if we get a double resource, we don't have to flip down. Come on. Goddamn. 1, 2, 3. I want him out, but like getting that backflip changes some things here, you know? All right, well, Nick is going to thwart for 2. Getting rid of this. Okay. Black Cat is going to attack this guy. So that's always one thing I always get mixed up. Patrol. When this minion is engaged with you, you can't thwart the main scheme. You still thwart, just not the main scheme. Okay. If I flip down, I can get Nova out. When an enemy initiates an attack, so I won't be able to do that. I've got so much stuff going on right now in my hand that like I don't feel like I need to go down. Why would I want to go down? So I can get Nova out. This is going to become an even bigger problem. I pitched my Spider Tracer, which was a clear mistake. Okay, well, if I'm not flipping down, because I don't want that to get out of control, what are we keeping here? Nick's taking the attack. There might be overkill or something. Okay, let's ready up, and then I'm going to look at what I'm discarding here. Stunned. Stunned. Okay, so we have to keep Nova. I feel like the easy one is just keeping backflip, pitch, everything else. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ant-Man and Spider-Man. Wonderful. Wonderful. Okay. So long as we don't get the advance, we're going to get an advance, aren't we? Have we seen any? I've been just so laser focused on what I'm looking at. I don't think we have not. Okay, so I mean we haven't even. This is still a baby of a game. Should probably put some tokens on Med Team, huh? All right. So we put 1 threat on the main. Venom wants to attack. We are defending with Nick. So he goes bye bye. Sorry. He initiated an attack. Spider Sense. Jumping the gun here. That helps big time. Okay. Now this guy is attacking. I think if we just defend. If we defend here, or do I want to keep him up for thwarting? So he's going to thwart for 3, 4. I think I'm just going to take. See, if the thing I'm thinking of right now is if I defend, he dies and I get to draw a card, which sounds very good. My only concern is I don't think I have anybody. How many allies have we seen? Like there is Lockjaw to play. Maybe that's reality. Let's see what this is. He's going to cost 1, 2, 3, 4. He's looking like this is what that might be. Or we go 1, 2, 3, 4. Now Nova's in play. 2, 3, 4 for a Lockjaw. Hang on to Aunt May. Ooh, I feel like Spider-Man's the better play right now, just because we can go get Lockjaw. But I need, if I had one more card. Okay, so I'm actually just going to defend. Defend against him. He's going to die to Electrostatic. Unflappable, draw a card. Machine Man. Counter card. Shadows of the Past. Do I actually have anything in there to cancel it? Wonderful. Ugh, really didn't want to deal with Vulture right now. Ugh. Win revealed. Yeah, nothing I can do about that. right? Nothing in my hand. Cool. All right, let's get him in here. Shadows of the Past is always fun. So he's quick striking for 3. Yeah, I don't have anything to prevent that. 1, 2, 3. Highway Robbery, which of course is just going to throw in that wrinkle. Shuffle this up. When revealed, God, each player places a random card from their hand down there. When defeated, return each face down card. Comes into play with 3. The worst part is that Accelerator, which I really didn't want to see. I mean, let's be honest, there's so many different things I didn't want to see. What do we lose? Aunt May, okay. I want Aunt May because I am going to have to flip down, right? Like, we're at 3. Who knows? Might be able to get there. Okay. But we did just lose that 1 tempo card. Feels good, feels good, feels good. Actually, what is backflip? When you would take ammo damage from an attack. I feel like I just need the resources here. We can't be getting silly. I can't keep hanging on to Nova. He's got to come out. But I've got so many other things I got to get out to. I'm going to use 2 for web shooters and a Quinn carrier, I'm going to put Nova into play. And I think Machine Man is gone. Guess it probably doesn't matter. Our whole hand's probably going bye-bye. Then we go 3 for a Spider-Man with +2 thwart. Okay, so he's going to thwart for 3. Get rid of all this fun stuff. Aunt May goes back to my hand. When defeated, she goes back to my hand. Don't worry, Venom. We didn't forget about you. No, we know you're there. We know you're there. Yeah. Okay. I need the backflip. I don't want to die to this kind of skunk. All right. Well, what we can do here, obviously, Black Cat is attacking Vulture for 1, right? Part of me wants to thwart with Nova because he's able to. Because I'm most likely going to defend Vulture with Spider-Man to kill him. Nova will activate against him. Yeah, I'm going to thwart for 1. Yeah, I'm going to keep Aunt May too, because ideally what I would like to do here for my tempo here, right, is clean this up and then flip down. I don't know how I'm going to flip down, but like to flip down. Aunt May just being out is 1 less card in the deck. Like I say, she'll be able to heal us with her cookies and all the good stuff sooner than later. Let's see what we got here. So 2, 3, 4. Okay. 2 backflips. Interesting. All right, so we've got a lot of options here. All right, so 1 threat goes in the main. Venom wants to attack. Spider sense tingles like you wouldn't believe. Actually, strength. Hold on. So strength, and I think all we got left is an energy in here, right? So that means we got a mental left. Yeah, so we've got 1 mental out of 3 cards. So let's see if I can try to remember that. That will help. So he is attacking. He is initiating an attack. I'm going to use my Quinn carrier to do 2 damage to him. So he's going down to 15. Now we got some progress. I like it. Feels good already. Yeah. So he's going to attack me for 2. Put enraged symbiote into play. Let me see if that matters. 1, 2, 3. I can kill them both. Wait, hold on. What did I do here? I initiated. Oh no, okay, I'm just making sure my intention wasn't to to defend, because I'm going to backflip. So we're backflipping the 2 damage he would do. This guy's coming out. Okay. Make sure everything's looking okay. Vulture wants to attack me. I'm going to use another web shooter, so we can get this in the bin, so we can get them more. For Nova, he's going to do 2 damage to him. Spider-Man's going to defend, like I said. So 3/3 cancels each other out. Electrostatic armor kills him. After you defend against attack, yep. Exhaust this. I took no damage, so I'm going to draw a card. There's our energy. Enraged Symbiote wants to attack. I'm going to get rid of our other. I'm just going to put this in the discard pile like that to do 2 damage to kill him. Okay, we're looking good. Looking good. I mean, we are at 3. That's always a concern. Counter card is... Okay, reveal this card. Alright, so he's angry. So he's got lots of overkill and fun things. Okay, okay. Whew. We do have Lockjaw. Can't forget about Lockjaw. Am I able to flip down? Not that I necessarily need to because I have backflip. The reason I'm considering flipping down is it'll reset our hand. It'll reset our hand and get our Aunt May at least healing up a bit. It almost looks like I need these 2 guys to die. What I'm thinking of is getting a Black Widow and a Lockjaw in play. I don't know if that's so much resource, so many resources here. Okay, well, at least Black Cat, she can die. Okay, so I'm going to thwart for 1 for her. The other reason is if I get Lockjaw in now, at least it'll always be in my bin. So I think I'm just going to commit to that. I'm going to discard energy and a strength. Go get our big lovable pup. Alright. We got any Paw Patrol fans in here? What is this guy's name in Paw Patrol? Rubble. Rubble comes into play. Rubble is going to thwart for 2. Put this to 3. See how low we can get that. I think we flip down. What are we looking at here? I'm thinking of if we can get a Black Widow in 1. But we're losing a backflip. I don't want to lose a backflip. Maybe it won't matter because we'll be at full health. That might be the smart play. So 1, 2. Getting rid of an endurance to play a Black Widow. Endurance matters though. Okay. So what I'm going to do is thwart for 1. I'm just discarding him because I'm going to be playing a second ally here. So I may as well just get rid of it. There we go. I'll flip down. I'll use his Genius resource, an endurance, and a backflip. Is that the right way to be doing this, man? Let me back up. Aunt May needs to come out now to be able to heal 8, right? So she's going to heal me for 4, 5, 6, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I think it's okay. Yeah. So 1, 2, 3. We'll get Black Widow into play. Take damage. So this is nice and clean. I'll keep Aunt May in my hand. I'm actually considering using Med Team. We'll see. We can always use Med Team, see how this goes. I was thinking of saving him for good old Lockjaw. Okay, so we're going to draw 1, 2, 3. Get our encounter card. Shuffle this up. I feel really good right now. I feel like I'm in a spot. I've got Nova out here with his Quinn Carrier. No threat on the main. We're getting our swinging web kicks back. You know, we got Black Widow out, got Lockjaw, easily recurable. It feels good right now. Who knows what we're going to get? We haven't seen any advances yet, so if we see them now, that could really sting. But he doesn't have any extra boosts or anything like that, so far so good. So 3, 4, there we go, 4, 5. Oh, no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I was going to say, please don't get all 3 web kicks right now. All right, so 1 threat goes in the main. He wants to scheme for 2. There we go, there's 5. So we're at 6 already. Not what we wanted at all. 2 encounter cards. First one, here we go, Alter Ego, change to hero form. Oh, forgot about his ability to do that. Yeah, hold on. Alter Ego, change to hero form. Interrupt. When this card, what is this, sorry? When a card is revealed from the counter deck, exhaust it and spend a mental. Cancel the effects of that card and discard it. Yes. Do you exhaust her? Yes, let's do that. I'm not... I need to heal, buddy. Relax. Discard it, then reveal another card. That's the part I always hate. It's like revealing another one. Here we go. We're revealed. Venom activates against you. Each boost card turned face up during the activation gets +1 boost. That almost might be as bad as getting an advance. Venom activates against you for 2, 4, 5. We just lost. Fuck. Apologize for the language. Man, that felt awful. I don't have time to run this one back. I will play this again on my own. I actually really enjoy this deck. I feel like a lot of it came together. A lot of it, like, it was maybe a little slow, but the thwarting was always the problem. What was the other one? Was it the advance? For whom the bell tolls. Okay. Like, there wasn't... It was an appropriate loss. I think I played that right, being able to go down with the goal of... Like, if he attacked me in my hand, what did I have in my hand? Yeah, like, I'd already pitched... I'd have to defend with somebody else, but he's already got overkill with We Are Angry Now. I'm at 3, and I would have died from that attack. At least I believe so. After boost card is turned face up, so that didn't apply. Yeah, I mean, maybe not being able to get Nova. Like, the thing is with this, I was able to just start clearing the board. That's why, like, I always love Nova Quinn Carrier. It's just a lot of fun. Especially with web shooters, I was able to, like, hit 3 things, or 2. It might have been 2 or 3. But it felt good. I definitely feel like I was starting to get in control there, right? Like, on his turn, he was going to... Let's assume nothing was out there. Maybe a minion. I don't know. We'd be able to heal up, flip, get rid of our stun, swinging web kick to get that thing back, like how we started this game, where this is just loaded up with goodies. Yeah, like, I felt like I was in a pretty powerful position from that point on. But, wow, learning lesson, eh? All said and done... Venom, I have a lot of fun with him. I'll most likely play him every time instead of Norman Osborn. Norman Osborn just doesn't feel fun to me. It just feels more like I can just do whatever I want in that game. But this one feels like that with the pressure of a villain constantly being out there. And then, like I said, once we get into right here, I don't know if you guys can see, I don't know if it's focusing or not. Stage 3, he starts chunking, man, and like... When revealed, when he flips, he gets a massive amount of boost. The first time you attack him, he's going to put 2 boost cards on you, plus the one he gets after that. So he just, big, chunky damage. But I think I played against him so far maybe 4 times with different heroes. And I was just able to, once I was able to flip him, it probably took like a turn or 2 to sort of like save up for like big attacks. I haven't played... anyway, sorry, I was saying, with big attacks, definitely hurt him big time. I haven't played him with, like, a character like... who might be somebody that does, like, little chipped hits? I'd say even maybe Captain America, Like, I'm not going... I don't know. I haven't played anybody where I'm just going, like, okay, attack for 2, attack for 2. So we'll see how that works. Again, Nova being able to work around that is just phenomenal. But yeah, anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it. Can't wait for everybody else to get their Spider-Man stuff if you haven't had it yet. But yeah, keep playing, and I will talk to you later. See you later, guys. Bye-bye.